Namaste to everyone. In continuation of the Man in Search of Man series on documenting the ethnic visions of particularly vulnerable tribes of India, we are going to have the vision of Didai tribe, that is serial number 14. The Didai tribe are inhabiting in 39 villages. Among them, 6 are inhabiting in the foothills, 18 are inhabiting on the top of the hills, and 15 villages are situated in and around Chitrakund reservoir. So this tribe is really an interesting and rich cultural heritage tribe of India, I can say. I felt number of difficulties in documenting the ethnic vision because the Malkangiri hills and the areas or zones where they are inhabiting Didai tribe is fully occupied by the Naxalites. I faced a lot of problems, but however, finally I was successful. That is the greatness and happiness which I got. As an anthropologist, I got emotional satisfaction working among the Didai community. Is a rich cultural heritage tribe. You may be wondering to know that you have a people like Didai population even now living on the earth. It is a unique tribe, not only cultural, the way of life, the life cycle ceremonies, marriage ceremonies, the forms of marriage, from birth to death rituals, religious functions, songs, dances associated with the everyday's life is unique, which gives us some meaning. Is a wonderful tribe, is a unique tribe. They have all sorts of songs and dance. Is their life is associated or full with culture, fully loaded with, you can say, fully loaded with the unique cultures of the tribes. I have seen almost all the PVTGs and I have worked with them all over India, but I find unique features and traditional culture still exist among this Didai tribe. Why I am telling, the health status is very good for them. Still they are depending on the Podu fields and Podu lands, Podu produce. Cereals and pulses which are producing by them indigenously they are consuming. The ecology, environment they are inhabiting is really a rich area. I have no words to say about their dwelling and the habitat and the way of life. Now let us watch the ethnographic film of Didai tribe of Orissa. I hope you will enjoy this document. It is like a monograph, or you can say it is like a PhD thesis. Students or scholars who are watching this movie, at the end they can say that they are enriched with the rich cultural heritage. In continuation of Man in Search of Man series, presently we are in search of Didai primitive tribe in Orissa state. Didai means a wild people. They are a small primitive tribe almost unknown to the world outside. They inhabit the remote hills tracts inside mighty Kodakamberu range of eastern Ghats. We came here in Kurmalgoda. From there, we are planning to go to the eastern Ghats where the Didai tribe is inhabiting. Our journey started in the early morning to go to the Didai villages, which you can see here, the left side. These are the eastern Ghats where the Didai people are inhabiting. The Didai speak an ancient dialect like those of Bonda, Juang and Saura that is linguistically classified under the Mundari branch of Astro-Asiatic subfamily of Austric family. Now we are at Manchkund Valley planning to visit the interior villages of Didai. You can see the Didai hills are our back side. We have to cross these hills which are you are looking. Behind these hills we have the Didai villages, that is Kottaguda and the Gangapura villages. It takes almost 8 to 10 hours for us to go to the villages. It is around 10 to 12 kilometers distance from this place. Up to this place we came by jeep. From here we are walking on foot to reach the Didai villages. I don't know how much time it will be taking to reach the destination. The Didai is numerically very small population consisting of 7,371 individuals according to the 2001 census, inhabiting in 42 villages. Vidio Elvin referred Didai as a wild tribe in his works on tribal myths of Orissa and in the Bondo Highlanders. The Didai cause themselves as Gte, meaning the people. Based on the mythological origin, Barrier Elvin and Thurston considers Didai as a part of Porja tribe. The Didai are inhabiting in three distinctive regions such as the foothills of the plain area, mountains or hill areas, then last one the interior or the cut-off areas by the side of the Chitrakunda reservoir. Now we are going to
supplying the electricity
in search of Didai tribe in the interior region villages which are situated near to Chitrakunda reservoir. The villages are located in inaccessible areas. To reach the villages, we have to cross the streams and walk on the small passages and steep hills almost 90 degrees, which you have to walk on foot. Except the Didai people, many of them are not aware where the Didai villages are located. So I took the help of the Didai people to go to the villages. Man in search of man. We are expediting to Didai tribe here. Since last 3 days we are spending to reach this place. Finally we are nearing to the village of Didai tribe here. I hope in 1 hour time we will be reaching here. This is called dungri fruit, which they will be eating here. You can see the dungri fruit will be tasty, sweet. They will be eating as a fruit, and also they will this kacha one they will fry it as a vegetable, and also they will be eating. This is one of the vegetables and fruits. On the way to Didai villages, we have tasted different kind of fruits and also vegetables which are grown here. These are the some of the Podu lands which you are observing here. They have cleared the forest and made these lands for the grow of mixed crops. These are all the Didai hill ranges which you are seeing.
Village of Warangi. This is one of the parts.
This is the part of Warangi revenue village. You can see here it is around 10 to 15 households are inhabiting here. You can see the fields, they will be doing agriculture.
Very, very deep areas.
It's very deep jungle.
Yes.
We have cheetahs, tigers, all wildlife here. Big careful on to the Didai village. How they have made the passage because we are coming. So they have cleared the street because we are not able to come. It is more than above our height. So it is very difficult. Certain times we have to make the passage to go to the village. This is the passage which you have. It took for us nearly 8 hours to cross the hills and come down to the plain area of the Didai villages. Now we are crossing to this grass forest. You can see here, it is very dangerous that if you miss the track, then it will not be possible for you to locate. Now we are coming to the plain region where the Didai people are there. Now we are approaching the plain land. Yes, you can see here the Podu lands. This is the uplands of the Didai villages where they are inhabiting. You can observe here. By the time we reached, it is almost evening 7 p.m. I tired too much. I slept on the cot which has been provided by the Didai tribe. And morning, I woke up by hearing the sounds of the old lady. She has offered me the neem stick to brush my teeth, and I have brushed my teeth. By the time the family members of Didai provided me tea. This tea is a black tea without any milk. Here Didai people generally they won't consume the milk. After having tea, I searched for the water resources to take bath. This is the only water resources, a spring available in the village where the water we will be getting. Here you can see the spring water is coming. This is the only source of water for this entire village. The water resources are divided into 3 compartments. The first one is for drinking purpose. The second one is for washing the vessels and other things. The third one is taking bath for and also cleaning the animals. During rainy days, there is no problem for drinking water. And the summers, they have the problem of fresh water for drinking. They have to go for long distances for collection of the water. Because of consuming the contaminated water, they are getting the infections and diseases which are related with the water. So there is a need for these people to provide protected water. Here you can observe they have collected the water and they are taking the water for the consuming for long distances. So the woman most of her time spends for the cleaning, agriculture work and the collection of the water. The status of Didai woman is high. Her contribution not only to the economy and also to the family and the social organization, and she is having the equal status. The Didai villages comprises houses scattered here and there. The area around the house is enclosed with bamboo wattle fencing. This implies an individualistic house pattern which is called as gulisang. Didai houses are rectangular shaped, having mud walls and floor and grass. The grass is called as piri, which is used as a thatched roof. The spacious veranda in front is an unique feature as it serves many purposes like husking grains, sleeping and entertaining the guests. The interior of the house is functionally divided into 3 parts: kitchen, store and living. The remarkable feature of the house is the attic made of bamboo approaches by a bamboo ladder. It serves as a general store room for storing grains and foodstuff in large baskets. The pigsty and cattle shed are separately built within the campus. Each house has its own kitchen garden where pumpkin, grounds, maize, chilies, tobacco leaves are grown. The house and its surroundings are generally kept neat and clean. No ornaments. These are the, you can see here. Kangala. Ki, Kangala. This is Kangala. This is
Mali.
Mali. This is Ki. Ki.
Rupa.
Rupa. So bangles, traditional bangles you can see here. She is wearing.
Venta.
Up to here, one side up to here.
She married woman?
Yeah, married woman.
Tight. She is also having
Rupar again.
1, 2, 3,
Nice,
4, 5,
Rosa.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bangles.
This is
This Rupa.
aluminium.
Aluminium. This is aluminium.
Kodu.
So you can
Kodu.
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 Kodu. This is Kodu she is wearing. Carrying. So the traditional Vidio woman. She is having a cover cloth. So had you can see here a high hairstyle. Hairstyle she has made, and she has made it here. Is looking and the weight, the eyes, the nose is, most of them is broad. Some of them have depressed nose also, and earlobe attachment. And you can see the body, the physical features are well built people. You can see here. Many of these people, the traditional people, which they will be having the tuft here. You can see the tuft. And he doesn't have any kind of infection or diseases. He is a healthy person. So most of the men here, they are very healthy. You can observe here. You can observe here, for the ladies and the gents, both the nose root is deep and also the wide nose. We can observe here. Which you have observed. This is the unique characteristics of the Vidio people. Here also you can see here we can observe more clearly that root of the nose is more depressed and the wide nose, and having the traditional ornaments with. The traditional dress of a woman is called as kisalu, a self-made, short, unstitched clothing made of a bark fibers and thread. It was being wound around waist to cover the lower part of the body while the upper part left uncovered. But now the popularity of the cotton saris and blouses among Vidio women have replaced this kisalu. Vidio women are fond of wearing ornaments like silver, aluminium, gold and bead necklaces, brass, earrings and nose rings, aluminium and brass rings of finger rings and toes, aluminium anklets, which is called as puhari. The glass and aluminium bangles wearing nose rings, which is called as tandirumu, is compulsory for all married women. Men put on small pieces of linen cloth. Gradually they have started wearing shirts, banians, dhoti and other things. By the influence of the plain people, use of fashionable dress and ornaments and modern cosmetics is unknown to both the sexes. Then men used to have their indigenous way of cutting the hairs and also the shaving. Their own people do the hair cutting and also the shaving. Ki naam ki? Gudigar. This is called as Gudigado. That is a boys' dormitory house. Here the boys, unmarried boys, they will be spending their time here. Nights they will sleep. The dormitory is very important one among the Vidio tribe. Both this are used as office, and also for the guests which they are coming from outside, they will be staying here. Always there will be a fire in this dormitory house. A meeting and everything, it will be taken care of. We are going to have the naming ceremony. Most of the Vidio families are nuclear and patriarchal in nature. It is mostly a family of man, his wife and unmarried children, sometimes divorced or unmarried brothers and sisters, dependent old parents are included in the family. However, married sons leave their family of orientation to start their own family of procreation within a year of their marriage. It is called as neolocal. Family members form a closest kin group to struggle against the physical environment and earn their livelihood. Women exercise a dominant influence over household affairs by virtue of their significant contribution for the very survival of the family. The children are born and brought up in a very congenial atmosphere. They grow up while helping their parents in all substance of activities. Succession and inheritance of property is strictly patrilineal. The Didai considers birth of a child is a God's given gift. They treat both male and female children equally. There is no distinction between male and a female. They consider both of them are equal. The naming ceremony is very important among the Didai tribe. Generally, they give the names of the days the child was born.
So that is the name which has given. So सोमवार का क्या बोलता है? सोमवार means सोमवार बर्न करने सोमवार
सोमवार सोमारू
सोमारू बुधवार बुद्रा गुरुवार गुरुवार शुक्रवार शुक्री शनिवार संडे
शनि रविवार दिने
Santa. Sunday is Santa. Like this, the naming ceremony will be given on the days they are born. And also you can observe here, if any guest comes to the village or any stranger comes to the village, if the child is born on that day, they will be giving the name of that stranger or a guest who came to the village. Sunday this boy has born. Sanka, his name was given as Sanka. The
delivery.
Here, in this village, these two women called as Dai, and they will be performing the deliveries in this village. And what are the methods and how they will be performing the delivery? Let us hear from themselves. How she is explaining how the delivery she will be conducting.
जन्म नहेला बोले एमती टिप्पी देले जन्म नहेले बोले एमती आत्रे दोई चुरी एमती आनी बानी जे चुआ पिला बारेला बोले पानी ई करी डाली करी रखाई दे.
When the child turns down, what they will do?
छुआ एंती बंका हे गेले
बोले एमती गेले एमती देले एमती कर देले जन्म हे.
Or they will pressing that using the pressing.
Pressing itself, they will make the baby straight. Okay.
Straight. And if it is not coming out, they will take the hands and they will pull it out.
Pull down.
Yeah, pull down.
Okay.
एमती हे गेले बोले ए छुआरे एमती हेबो ए पाटरे हाथ गोड़ रहिबो ए आडरे मुंडरा रहिबो मुंडरा रहिले एमती आरती हे गेले बोले एम टिप्पी देबो.
They will turn the baby.
Something like this means one side they will press it and they make it straight
and
pull down to that place.
Oh, actual place.
जन्म हेबा जमती पिरी देले बोले जन्म हो गेले एटा च पानी च जन्म हो गेले पानी तकाई.
Position adapted for a delivery. The slant or lying down or hopping the port. How they will be doing?
सेटा जन्म कला बेलको से मां केमती रहउछंती से ठिया होची ना सुई की बसंती सिटिंग इन द टाइम
sitting posture delivery will be take place. Okay, so after delivery
तुम गरम पानी गाताउ छ कि ठंडा पानी
no umbilical cord how they will be cutting.
Oh, that's
yes, cord.
पुलो बार बने सेटा कंती
केती करछ
फूलो बारबा गोटे फारम सा दुख सुख न हेबाटा गोटे से छकिंती जन्म हेबा सिंता सा बारे
दुख सुख रे बाटा
कष्ट होला बेले आरि गोटे तोल माल आनी कर चिड़ाई करी टिपिंडा देले हो गया.
How they will cut?
No, sir. Actually, what they are saying that after the birth, something will come out.
Yes, placenta will come out.
Yeah, if that is not coming out, they will use one medicine. They will put in the hair, in the head.
Head here.
Yeah, in the traditional medicine they will put in the head.
Okay.
Then they automatically that will come out.
Placenta will come out. Yeah. Whatever the waste is there inside
the waste is there.
Okay. What is the medicine name?
कौन कहउछन माटा ये परिवार को
सेटा काई सपना
से ना सर ना तो काय करना
they won't say it is confidential.
No, name.
ने कोइबे निसन
And they won't tell.
They won't tell. Okay. How they will be cutting the umbilical cord?
से नाभि केमती काटुछ मा
नाभि काटरा लोगे
नाभि कति रे काटुछ कि
बिलेट लोगे
ए बाटे गोटे बांधु बांधी करी ए बिलेट समय से काटी दी.
Or they will tie with a thread.
Thread. Okay.
Then cut.
Breastfeeding among the Didai women has been found satisfactory because most of them feed at least for 2 years, but sometimes it exceeds in more than 2 years. At this stage, the woman's nutritional status is completely depleted and she becomes weak. nutrition education is a must among the Didai women. This we can observe here. This 2 years boy is still going for breastfeeding.
Now we are going to discuss about the social organization of the DRD tribe. Here is the one of the DRD tribe who is going to explain us how many divisions are there. That is, gotras, or you can call as a clans. Tell name.
The structural organization of DRD society is characterized by moiety and totemism. The whole society is divided into two exogamous segments or moieties, each composed of totemic objectives of clans. One's own moiety is called as Niromon, or group of brothers, and others one in which he can marry is his moiety. There are 5 exogamous groups of clans called Da or Bonso, namely Niko, that is the totemic object is tiger; Mala, the totemic object is cobra; B, that is object is deer; Mosali, that is crocodile; Goi, tortoise, or the 5 totemic clans which they are having, out of which the first one is, that is Niko Da, constitute one moiety, and the remaining 4 are grouped under the other moiety. The social structure is represented in this way among the DRD tribe. The clan is divided into several lineage groups. Consanguinal kinds of patrilineally related families in a village form one lineage or Biriya. The lineage as a social group is preeminently exogamous and regulates marriage in the Didai community. The institution of marriage is the most significant event in Didai social life. Monogamy is the common practice, although very few cases of polygyny is available. Didai prefer adult marriages. Girls are fit for marriage after attaining puberty. Boys marry within 16 to 20 years of age. The institution of marriage is the most significant social event in Didai life. Adult marriage and monogamy is the common practice. It is done more by the mutual choice and love between the boy and the girl than by parental interference. Didai boys and girls enjoy total freedom for selecting their mates, and so most of the marriages are love marriages. The marriage season is between February and June. Like other tribal societies, the bride price plays an important role among the Didai people. The bride comes to the groom's house for the wedding ceremony, which is celebrated pompously with dancing, drinking, and feasting. Widow remarriage, levirate, and sororate are permitted in Didai society. Divorce, separation, and remarriage of either of the spouses are also permitted to end unhappy marital life. Only the husband has the right to divorce his wife formally. On the other hand, the wife can desert him or elope with her lover, forcing her husband to divorce her.
The Didia tribe, we have different forms of marriage. Marriage by negotiation, marriage by service, marriage by elopement, marriage by intrusion, and marriage by capture. These are the different types of marriage performances which we will be observing here. Now, the important one is marriage by capture is going to be performed in this village. Now we are going to have the marriage by capture. Ritual, which is now they have finally decided.
When a marriage proposal of a boy marrying a girl fails, the boy always plans to capture the girl. He plans for the opportunity. When the opportunity comes, the boy initiates the plan with the friends and relatives to capture the girl for marrying. The boy provides the liquor and wine to his friends and relatives to make the girl to capture, and here you can see how he has provided the beer and alcoholic drinks to the friends, and he initiated the proposal.
So this girl is afraid that somebody will be coming and capture her. Parents and other villagers, they have kept the girl here hiding. You can see here the hiding girl here because she is afraid somebody will be coming and capture her and marry her. So now
The boys identified her where she is hiding and they came and captured the girl. Here you can observe the groups, they are waiting for the girl. The girl was captured. Oh, it was being taken and she was forced and she was taken away by the boys' friends and relatives. The local village people are beating them and there is a quarrel against each other, fighting each other. There is a push. They are beating each other. This is the way the marriage by capture will be taking place.
marriage by capture, this is important. She is beating. They are not allowing to capture the girl. You can see here, the girl is here. They are backing. There is a lot of fight between them going on. Finally, they have achieved. See here. Finally, the girl is taken by them. Finally, the girl is taken by them. Take them. Finally, the girl is taken by them. Finally, the girl is taken by them, and the girl is taken into the house. The boy has also gone into the house. Now
The girl parents wants to kill that boy because he is forcibly taken away the girl.
This is a wonderful, both the parents, boys' parents and girls' parents are coming here, which you can see here, and they are coming here. There is a struggle going on between the boy, the girl is hidden in the house, inside the house. So with all the type of weapons, you can see here bow and arrow, the chisel and all the things. They wanted to kill the boy and take away the girl, but they are pursued.
After a lot of persuasion by the elders, the parents of the girl was convinced that they will accept the proposal, whatever they will make. The parents and the elders of both the sides of the boy and the girl sat together, and the girl's parents demanding bride price 2 cows, 2 goats and 30 meters of cloth as a bride price, 2 parts of liquor along with the bride price. When they have been satisfied, and it will be mahua drink will be given to all the people. Now here you can observe that boys' parents are given girl's mother first the mahua liquor, and she is taking the mahua liquor, and the girl's father was given, and all people will share this liquor, and they will be convinced for the proposal. Then the marriage starts on the 3rd day or the 5th day.
Now they are giving in hand. Now they are giving in hand. Now they are giving in hand in marriage with that boy and the girl. That is besides that. Now the marriage is function is over. Now he is performing the marriage ritual. Desari is performing the marriage ritual. He is the Desari. So this marks the end of the marriage ceremony. The boy and the girl is taken into the house. They will sprinkle the water.
Marriage by intrusion is called as Gasal Mandi, which is an important feature among the Vidai population. The girl enters forcibly into the family of the beloved and stays there. If the boy is willing to accept her, he can do so, but he does not pay bride price in that case. Otherwise, he throws a pot of water on the yard and breaks off 3 broomsticks, which means the girl may face disastrous circumstances, like the pot of water in the case she urges to live with him. Such refusals is very rare. Generally, the girl will be accepted. Marriage by service is another important form of marriage which is called as garjwai. A poor boy who is unable to pay the bride price for his desired girl may in lieu of that service her parents for a stipulated period of time, usually for 3 years. Then he is allowed to marry the girl and move to his new home with her.
They needed a road facility to marriage by capture. We have performed. After the negotiations, they have accepted the marriage ceremony. Now they are coming to take the girl for the marriage. So this is one of the performance of the marriage by capture. After the capture and negotiations, giving the bride price, then they are dancing for this. You can see here mother of the child also dancing here. We can find different type of dances here. One is ceremonies, that is rituals when they are performing the annual rituals, and marriage rituals, ceremonies, dances are different. The songs also different from marriage songs, death songs, and ceremony songs. After the marriage ceremony, we have formed different two groups. This is the one of the age-old people, old group, middle age, the younger age, and the childs. These are the 4-5 groups they have made. Yeah, small younger children, they are also playing, dancing here. So age-wise, both boys and girls, separate groups they have made. They are performing the rituals. You can see here. This is quite interesting in this DRD tribe. See here, here it is a group of senior people, age-old people, middle-aged, the younger age, and also the children, small kids. They are also playing here. You can see the small kids they are playing. This is a very important occasion. We can observe here the children also playing. Here, this separate groups they are dancing. Separate groups they are doing. You can see here small kids they are also dancing, elders also dancing. Invariably all the children, small kids and
when an individual dies, it is the chalan of the village who announces the sad event inside the village, and the deceased consanguineals and affinal kins living in adjacent villages are called for. The women of the deceased persons start wailing loudly. The nearest kins, such as the brothers and parallel cousins, move the corpse to the front yard, bathe it, anointing turmeric and oil, wear it a new cloth, put it on a bamboo mattress and tie it across a bamboo pole. It is carried to the cremation ground on the shoulders by the male agnatic relatives belonging to the deceased's clan, excluding sons and brothers. Much similar to that Hindu mortuary rites, the Didai perform the purificatory ceremony is called as Likando show. ritual on the 10th day of the death, and Gia Shah the Shraddha on the ensuing first anniversary in order to restore status quo from the mortuary pollution and propitiate the departed soul against the causing harm to the life and property of living relatives. Palasi, the village priest, conducts the Likandisha by offering the ghost a black chicken and rice, which is cooked and taken by all the Birinda members of the dead person.
And now with his death, what is going to happen? Like that, the family members are crying. Death ceremony song they are singing.
Didai, a well-known tribe for the shifting cultivation. Here you can observe the Podu lands which has been cut and developed as agricultural fields by the Didai tribe. In these fields they will grow red gram, millet, black gram, brinjal, millet, Nizir, ragi and Susan. Generally, the steep hill slopes with the rich vegetation which is adjacent to the villages is selected for practicing the shifting cultivation.
This is one, kangaroo, and you can see that castor oil plants, castor oil seeds also, and we have the jower. So different crops they will be growing here. You can see here the crop pattern, you can see here. He is the man who is doing agriculture here. You can see almost all the lands are a mixed crop. Castor oil seeds, jowar, maize and different type of ragi, millets, crop they are going here. You can see here. These are the mixed crops which they are going here. Good. Yeah, it is. Very good.
Women contribution to substance of economy is compared to more than the men. Here, the Didai women taking care of the agricultural fields from the monkeys. This is the ragi you can see here, and it is a mixed crop. The Didai also collects different kind of minor forest produce like tamarind. Here you can see mango, different type of seeds and roots, and also the fruits they will be collecting from the jungle. These are some of the food grains produced by the Didai tribe in shifting cultivation. The supreme deity for the Didai is the Mother Earth. They believe in a number of deities, both female and male, who are benevolent. The Mother Earth, which is sustainer of life, is represented by an ant hill. The chief priest is known as the Palasi. The Gunir or magician performs different rituals who treating patients who suffers from various diseases and ailments. They also believe in a number of spirits, benevolent, malevolent and ambivalent. The festivals known as Lendi Pende marks the beginning of agricultural operations. He is celebrated in the month of Magha, that is January and February, for the honor of the Mother Earth. In various ceremonies, animals and fowls are sacrificed.
Festival that they are performing to the goddess Durga because they have got a very good crops. That is a Thanksgiving ceremony they are going to perform here now.
This is the rice they have taking with this one hand, and they will take one goat also. So they're giving thanks to Durga.
So they sacrifice the hen more. Now he is praying the God that she has given very good crops for this year. That is why they are giving a sacrifice to the God. Now they are giving the rice to the cock. It has to eat. Then only they will be going for a sacrifice. That is the ritual practice they are doing. Now it has eaten the rice. Now they are going to have. Yes. Now they are going to sacrifice this. Yes. He called as Nayak.
The Didai village is an autonomous one and having its own political unit that has survived from generations. It is a cooperative and corporate body functioning through its own agencies and arrangements. The village panchayat is called as Lopar. The village headman is called as Nayak and he is assisted by Chalan, and the village priest is called as Palasi. Provided leadership to the panchayat composed of these households of all the houses. It sits in the various occasions to settle disputes, fix up dates for the communal rituals, and deals with other routine and emergency issues. The Nayak presides over the meetings.
Mukhya, that is what I am asking. The Nayak and the Mukhya are the two important persons here.
Lopar is a well-defined political, powerful organization regulating all corporate activities in social, political, religious and economic spheres of the village. It elects and removes the office bearers, decides cases relating to theft, quarrel, incest, adultery, marriage, bride price, divorce, etc. and punishes the wrongdoer sometimes by excommunication, but more often than not in terms of fine which is proportionately shared among the aggrieved party, the village officials and council members. Its meetings are regularly held in an open space inside the village called Gulisang on specific dates and also as and when required. The village elders, more specifically the elderly persons from the numerically dominant clans, exercise as a decisive influence over the socio-political system of the village. The Nayak usually comes from the dominant clan and lineage. In the post-independent days, with the radical transformation of socio-political environment and particularly with the superimposition of the statutory panchayats Raj system over Didai political setup, a new pattern of leadership is emerging to challenge the pre-existing political setup.
This is the most popular.
The Didai is one of the colorful tribe who are having rich cultural heritage of folklore, songs and dances. For each occasion they have a song and a dance. They sing and dance together, both male and female. Either men and women dance together in group or women dance exclusively. The song, music and dance in their community provide unique opportunities to rejoice, recreate and boost integration. The movement of limbs, posture and gesture, melodious songs, rhythmic play of musical instruments make the Didai dance a colorful, lively and attractive.
observe here hands, how they are holding the hands. With the hands they are dancing. This is a unique characteristic of these tribes. Here you can observe male and female standing in the center, and the girls are here we can observe male and female are standing together singing the songs, and the girls are dancing around the tent. You can observe here the male and female, they are singing the songs. According to the songs and the music, they are dancing around the
they are singing just to reconnect.
Here you can observe male and female standing in the center, and the girls are here we can observe male and female are standing together singing the songs, and the girls are dancing around the tent. You can observe here the male and female, they are singing the songs. According to the songs and the music, they are dancing around the
Kame o neralo le, kame o neralo
Gumma area. Here we have more than 250 students here studying. All girl children are studying here. This is one of the complex you can see here. The children are going for lunch. And up to first standard to 8th standard we have the school here. The problem here is after 8th standard they are not able to get admission to the higher education. That is the major problem the children are facing. Here I have seen the hostel and also the dining, the cooking place, the toilets are very good in condition, but they need for higher education. These educational complexes should be upgraded to up to 10th standard. That is the request of the children, students here, and also the parents, and also the headmaster and the teachers. And the special officers also insist that this schools should be upgraded to the 10th standard, up to 10th standard. And integrated colleges should be established at the district level for all these complexes. That is the major requirement which they need. Thank you.
This is the rich human resource wealth of our nation. Each child is a Kohinoor diamond. Every child wants to build their career as a teacher, police, doctor, engineer, social worker, and biologist and social scientist to serve the nation. The children are very intelligent. Their grasping power is very high. The micro projects launched by the state and central government is really a successful scheme which can be observed here. The method of teaching is very good.
এটা হচ্ছে পঞ্চম বল তুই আসে দেখাইলো
Come near and focus.
The toilet facilities provided in the educational complex is also very good. You can see here it is nice that all children are getting the facilities here. And the kitchen is very good, which you can observe here. The clean and hygienic way they are preparing. They have the own Vidio people in preparing the food. And it is served all the students in the veranda, and the children also satisfied the way of the preparation and the taste. Here we can observe we have the special officer here, headmaster, and the teachers are here. I was totally convinced with this way of functioning. Here you can see the very good rice they are providing the food.
Kitchen also. And you have 9 students in 8th standard. All the 9 students are interested to go for higher education. They are requesting to go for admission in the Govindapalli, where the high school is there. They wanted to get admission. I think our special officer will take care of these children, because most of these children, tribal children, are interested to go for higher education. Most of the schools are up to the 8th standard only. In Orissa I have visited many places, many schools. All schools are up to 8th standard. After 8th standard they are not able to go for higher education. That is why dropout rate is more. So I am also requesting government of Orissa.
My permission is that I have already requested to my commissioner.
Okay.
Yes, up to 10th
standard it should be increased.
Yeah.
So that is one of the important advice suggestions which are given by many of the headmasters and also the special officers of the micro projects in all over Orissa, that
the present existing schools should be upgraded up to 10th standard so that they will be facilitated, and each district level they need a junior college and a college level it should be brought. Then only the constitutional provisions which are being given to the tribals will be fulfilled, especially for the PTGs. Thank you. Yeah.
Assured me, you will be take action for the purpose.
Yeah, for the purpose. That is what, because you can see here, the young children, if they are not given admission into this school for higher education from 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th standard.
Panyasrama only a half kilometers away from this place.
Okay.
Up to 10th standard.
So these people will be dropped back, and again they have to go back to their original way of livelihood. So that is why we request that the government and also the Planning Commission of Government of India and the authorities to take care of these educational complexes to be upgraded up to 10th standard. That is my request from the scientific observers. Thank you, sir, for giving me the opportunity to come here. Thank you very much.
Important one is the government has under tribal act, they have given the land allocation for all the tribals in this village. Patta has been given, but they don't know where the land is. It's a very important one which I wanted to bring into the notice of the higher authorities, administrators and bureaucrats and policy makers. This is not only here in this tribal village. Many of the tribes, not only in Orissa, in other states also the same problem exists. They have given the pattas, but the land where it exists, they don't know. Even in the Mankadiya, Kadiya and also the Loda which I have visited, they have given the patta, but Lodas don't know where the demarcation, where the land is. This is a very important one. The land demarcation should be done immediately for them, and they should show where is the... She says that doesn't have any kind of health problems for the ladies. It's a wonderful important one which I can say here. As though in this village nobody is having any disease or infection. That is a very interesting one which we can observe here. This is the Gangapada village which we are seeing here. We came for our ethnographic film documentation here. We have a very good response from this village. This village is very interior, away from the main road, around 20 kilometers. It took for us more than 3 days to reach here. Yesterday night we reached here. We had food with these Didai people. You can see here these people are totally depending on shifting cultivation, that is Podu cultivation, which you can see here. All these hills surrounded by them is the Podu fields. Here we can add afterwards. In this village there is no drinking water facility, no water at all. They have to depend on the seepage water which is available from the streams, and also there is no health provision. There is no doctor, only the guru who is here, they will take care of these patients, and they are not going for deliveries also. They are conducting most of them in the village itself. They are living in a age-old traditional way. No modernization or no development has been taken place here. But as though modernization is not taken place, economic development is not taken place, they are very happy here because they are living away with the mainstream of the society. Nobody is coming here to interfere them, to disturb their traditional culture. That is very important one which I have observed here. You can see the old ladies here. They are very healthy. There is no problem. They are almost all the people are aged more than 60 to 70 years old women. They are still depending on their own ethno-medicine for their treatments and their ailments. That is very important one which you have to observe in this village. This is indigenous tribe, Didai. You can see here the children also very healthy. There is no Anganwadi worker, ANM or nutritional food they are not giving. But in spite of it, you can see the children here. They are very good and they are nutritionally very healthy because they are still depending on the Podu cultivation, and they are getting very good. You can see that children here. There you can see the children, the boys, the children, infants, the children here. The children also very healthy, you can observe here. And we are the first people anthropologists who came here to this village to document this, the ethnographic document, and also what is going on here. No officer has been came till to date here, and the children are very healthy, and they need again care. There is no school in this village. There is a school, but there is no teacher in this village. That is very important one. They have to go 15 kilometers if they wanted to go for a school. That is the pathetic condition which we have to observe.
Due to lack of education and required skills, the Didai are not able to take advantage of the new economic opportunities which have been grabbed by the plain people migrated to the tribal areas, and also the Didai people who have migrated to the plain regions. The Didai who are living in the plain regions are better than the Didai people who are living in the hill region. Due to the interference of outside non-tribals and forest problems and programs, the Didai are being exploited, alienated, and losing control over their environment and thereby struggling to survive. The loss of forest is posing a great problem, especially for women who take the responsibility to feed themselves and their family. The Didai are struggling for their survival. Several of them lost their lands and houses because they are not having pattas for their lands. Pressure on the land has increased, so they are forced to shift their houses into the peripheries of the hill regions. None of the Didai possess the patta lands identified by them with the boundaries. The Didai are in need of protected drinking water, permanent houses for their living, regular agricultural employment through NREGA scheme, patta for their lands, especially for those who are living on the hill regions. The government policies and the schemes are very good, but at the implementation level, it failed. To develop and protect the Didai, we need a holistic approach for the implementing the welfare programs. The response to the government welfare programs are very good, but they are not able to get the benefit which is meant for the Didai. The Didai Aboriginal population, biologically, genetically, culturally a distinct population living on the earth. It is the duty of every citizen of India to save these aborigines before they extinct from the planet.
Chelang. Her name is Lachi Chelang. She is a traditional Didai woman. Now I am happy. We have came in search of man, and we first find the traditional Didai woman. Man in search of man. We are successful. No, Anand?
Yeah.
Anand, the cameraman with me, and
Very
the
happy
field guide and helping and research associate Gangadhar is with me. With the help, I am successful to come here to look into the Didai with his help, who is my field guide here.
It is one of the important occasion which you can hear. You can see these small kids dancing together. It is really amazing to dance with these people. You can see here both men and women.